Hello everyone, it's me back again with another video, this time with an apartment tour, as you can probably tell from the door. But yeah, I'm just gonna jump right into it. So this is my fancy door. From here is where I get my mail. It'll just come out from under and land over here on the bottom. For the few of you that don't know, this is called a genkan in Japanese. It's where you take off your shoes when you come into the house, so you can see. You're not supposed to wear shoes, sneakers, anything like that in the house. So yeah, this is where you can take them off and put them. For me, I actually have a convenient closet where you can put a lot of different things like shoes. So as you can see here, I have some shoes, not too many. I also keep an umbrella in here as well as a shopping bag. In Japan, if you bring your own shopping bag, you can save a little bit of money, a couple cents essentially. But yeah, it's pretty helpful. The other side is just for garbage, so I won't really show you that. But yeah, it's pretty spacious. You can put a lot of different things in here. In Japan, the garbage is done on different days, so only certain kinds of garbage can be thrown out. So I usually keep it in there. A light switch over here. Yeah, so once you take a step over here, you're in my kitchen. Also, I apologize in advance for the shaky camera. I'm just using my phone to record this. But yeah, so here's my fancy microwave. Has a few different suggestions here for times for different items, as well as, the minutes, things like that. Hot or cold items. Yeah, then over here, I have my lunch bag that I use for school. Aluminum foil, some plastic wrap, fragrance. I have a whole bunch of those all over the house just to keep everything smelling good. Over here I have a dryer rack or dryer rug sheet, whatever you want to call it, as well as a little thing for bugs. Sometimes they're like fruit flies. So it kind of helps. A tray for when I make dinners, things like that. Can just put it all on that. Some bags, freezer bags, things like that, as well as some containers, a cutting board or two. Yeah, then I have over here the bottle that I take for school. Has a cute little bear cover or case. Helps so it doesn't sweat when it's in my book bag or just sitting out. Some lemon tea, some milk tea, and some Pocari. It's kind of like a sports drink. But yeah, I have a little bit of a sore throat. So it kind of helps as well as some tea, so things like that. Then you have my refrigerator. It has a whole bunch of different food. I won't get too much into it, but yeah, there's some eggs, some rice balls. You have some food that I already made from yesterday, a whole bunch of different stuff. Yeah, so nothing too fancy there. Then I have my freezer. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of different meats and things in here, as well as another spot for ice. This section here I had no clue about for the longest time. One of my friends actually told me about it, so yeah, I had no clue. It's really convenient. Over here I keep a few of the garbage bags. Again, the garbage is always different, so yeah, I just kind of keep it here. But if you kind of take a step here, go to the left, you will see my bathroom and shower area. So we'll start over here. Right over here you have a lot of different lights, a fan, a console that's used for the shower. Has different settings like dry, heat, cool, and then you can set a timer up to 5 hours. Usually what you'll use this for is after you take a shower, you can dry it so the room doesn't get moldy, or when you're drying clothes, because sometimes you can't, dry clothes outside because it's raining. In Japan, in most LeoPalaces, which is where I live now, they don't have dryers. So yeah, so you got to kind of use this. Moving over here is my fancy washer. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty convenient. Has a lot of different settings. It's actually really easy to use, even if you didn't know too much of the Japanese. But over here is like the power button, start. You can change, the load, but it actually automatically will know how much is in there and then kind of adjust accordingly. But yeah, if you go in here, yeah, pretty simple. Over here collects lint, which is kind of convenient. You can put fabric softener in there. Yeah, nothing too crazy. Over here I keep my broom, as well as kind of like a Swifter, a fancy pink Swifter. But yeah, just to clean the floors, because again I have wood floors, so some Swiffer pads, fabric softener, bleach, kitchen bleach. I accidentally bought this the first time I bought bleach, and a friend told me, yeah, that's not actual bleach for clothes, it's this, which after reading it, it says in Japanese, kitchen bleach. Just didn't notice. Some laundry detergent, a few other smaller things, you know. Then up here, an extra towel, wine that a friend bought me. I'm not too big of a fan of wine, but it's not too bad, I guess. Another deodorant or fragrance for the house. So yeah, I guess we'll go to the bathroom next. So you open the door here, and here's my fancy bathroom. Turn on the light. Also a little rug for the shower when you come out. But yeah, nothing too fancy here. You have the toilet, some toilet paper, little rags so you can wash your hands, as well as some storage space. So yeah, again, some toilet paper, paper towels, tissues, things like that. But in Japan, when you flush the toilet, actually, as some of you might know, water comes out, so you can use it to wash your hands. I don't do it too often. I usually just wash my hands in the kitchen. But here, you can basically use either, you know, a lot of water or a little bit of water, which is kind of cool. The best part is the console. In Japan, I don't know in other countries, but in America we don't really have this. There's different buttons, you know, to clean, you know, underneath, which is pretty cool. It's actually kind of nice, but there's a lot of different settings here. My toilet actually has a heated seat, which is really cool. You know, so it kind of turns on when you push on the button, and you can use all those functions. So yeah, that's pretty cool, pretty convenient. So as we come over here, I can close this, turn off the light. And this is my shower room. So as you can see, the door closes, it opens pretty easily. And ta-da, we have the shower room. In the shower room, the whole room can actually get wet. In Japan, I think a lot of LeoPalaces, again, have this. Sometimes it's separated, like mine, sometimes it's together. But yeah, you have the shower head, which, you know, you can take off and then move around, things like that. Mirror, some basic supplies. I have some soap, toothbrush, things like that. The bathtub is here. It's really deep, which is kind of nice. You can kind of soak in the tub for a long time. And as you can see from the mirror, I have a little piece over here to hold all of my like shampoos, body wash, and things like that. Really convenient, makes it a lot easier. Again, over here you have just hot and cold, and this button here you can turn to either use for the bathtub or the faucet or the shower head. So yeah, again, nothing too fancy, but coming over here, we'll turn those lights off. Yeah, over here is just a little bit of storage. I have a lot of just stuff in here like seasonings. This is a lot of sweets that I got. A lot of my schools have given me sweets. They've been really nice, or other friends, things like that. I don't eat sweets too often, so I kind of just have a giant bag for all of it. A lot of Japanese seasonings that I use all the time. Some rice, onions, potatoes, curry, green tea, let's see, miso soup, and more bags for, again, shopping or just whatever I need. So yeah, there's actually a lot of space. Over here is my Joy, my rice cooker. It's amazing. It has a timer. You can, you know, set it and then have it make rice for when you get home. It's amazing. Over here, I have, I guess, a cutting space, or, you know, where you can put stuff when you're cooking, which is pretty nice. Some rice, more containers, a whole bunch of dishes, more dishes, and the top. Yeah, so again, it's not too bad. It's a decent amount of space. Over here, some garbage. I usually keep a garbage bag here until it gets full, or I need to put into the closet or throw it out. More storage under here, a towel for drying, a mat over here for when the water kind of shoots out, and my kitchen, the actual kitchen part of the kitchen, I guess. As you can see in English, there's a fan, a light, controls for both burners. But yeah, this is the actual kitchen space, so it's pretty tiny, but it works. I have some soap over here, some basic utensils here for cooking, you know, like a knife, some scissors, cooking chopsticks, dish soap, all that stuff. Yeah, some paper towels, some extra storage. I just keep like sugar and a few napkins and things in there. But yeah, you can see over here. Again, it's a decent amount of space. Yeah, so it's not too bad. You can turn off the light. Then we'll go from here. And now, take another step, and we are in my beautiful room. So I will close this. Okay. And turn on that light. And ta-da, here we are in my room. So yeah, I guess we'll start from here. There's a nice fancy mirror, a whole bunch of stickers and other things I have. I got a lot of different items from a convention not too long ago. So I have a whole bunch of stuff on my wall, but I'm trying to get more stuff. Starting over here, my bed, which has storage underneath. Again, the LeoPalaces are kind of known for not having a lot of storage. I think for one person, there's plenty. There's more than enough. But that's just me personally. A little Pikachu over there, a poster, some pillows. My bed is actually on wood. I use 2 futons and just a comforter and some sheets, but it works pretty well. Again, just some more artwork. I want to get a whole bunch of stuff for that wall eventually. My computer, my TV, a chair, all that kind of stuff. Then you also have more storage spaces. I have a whole bunch of different things over here, like deodorant, my wallet, some games, as well as some figurines, more scents, things like that. Over here is the steps to the bed. There's actually storage in here. You can open these, and there's more storage. Which is kind of cool. It's a strange spot for storage, but it works. Then over here, you have some more just posters, my diploma, my AC and heater. I usually actually keep this on most of the time, but you don't really need to. Just depends on the weather. Some closet space. Yeah, not much. Just clothes and a bunch of stuff. Nothing too fancy in there. Yeah, some more clothes, socks, things like that. So let's see, the remote, the aircon remote, you can actually take this off. You can move it. Has a lot of different settings, hot, cold, dry, a lot of different settings you can use. Again, I usually keep it on, usually cool, and just change the temperature when I leave. Some bags from a convention I went to. My beautiful window. You can actually see where I live. It's pretty countryside. Again, there's not too much, just a lot of open space, as you can see. This is my dryer pole. In Japan, again, you don't really have dryers, so usually I'll hang my clothes outside here. Let's see, some more stuff over here. Some of my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh cards, as well as some others that were gifts. Trip I went on not too long ago that I'll probably make a video about soon. Yeah, some other stuff, some towels. This is like the desk that it comes with. You can actually move the desk and push it against the wall. It kind of like falls down. But yeah, then I have a few different containers, mostly just for like books and papers and things like that. This I actually bought at a dollar store essentially, which is really cool. It has a lot of different parts, and all these parts come apart, but you can put pens, tons of stuff, erasers, whatever you want in there. So it's pretty convenient. Yeah, another chair. The LeoPalace I have comes with 2 chairs. So, you can either use both chairs if you have company, or, again, I use one for, like, the computer desk that I have. Yeah, but that's basically it. That's kind of the whole apartment. Not too much else. This was a very famous ramen shop that I went to. They did a movie on the place, so I kept, like, the flyer. This is actually some stuff for my students. They gave me little info cards about themselves, which is really, really sweet. I didn't expect it. That was pretty cool. But yeah, it's kind of the gist of it. I'll move back a little so you can get a better view. But yeah, overall, that's kind of it. So yeah, again, I'm trying to get a lot more stuff for my walls. But it's a really big space for one person. You can easily, add more things, or you can easily just, make a few changes, maybe get a sofa or something if you wanted. But yeah, that's basically it. So yeah, again, I hope you enjoyed this video. And of course, I hope you learned something new. And if you have any questions more so on Japanese apartments, just let me know and I would be happy to help. Thanks a lot.